quite okay. I am going to attempt a thing. I have no idea if I will be successful, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Quandary is a Colorado 14er, and I searched for the easiest 14ers, and there are 5 that are billed as being good for beginners. I'm a beginner, and this just so happens to be right outside of Breckenridge. So here we go. Pray for safety. Praying for safety, praying for wisdom, that if the elevation is too much, I'll just turn around. I'm not a total daredevil. It's about 3.5 miles to the top with almost equal the elevation gain. So I'm starting just before sunrise. I can usually go 1,000 feet per hour, slow and steady. This is gonna be White Mountain hard, I think, with elevation. I've made it to 11,055 feet. So far, so good. I mean, I hiked in high elevation yesterday, and I slept in high elevation last night. So hopefully, my body will be okay. I'm optimistic. I'm cautiously optimistic. Hopefully, I can at least break my record of elevation, which was Humphreys Peak in Arizona, which is like 12,500-ish feet. It's a very popular trail. The elevation is way more noticeable doing just activities of daily living like the grocery store and because when you're hiking, you expect to be huffing and puffing, but when you're just tooling about, then it's noticeable and it's unusual. That's the second down tree that I had to climb over. think that might be where we're going. 1.2 miles in. Made it to the tree line. The views, I believe, are gonna be amazing. The rest of the way up. Oh yeah. There's like a 25% chance of rain. It's completely overcast. It's perfect hiking weather because it's not foggy either. Just met a woman from Philadelphia. It's a small world. I think we gotta go to the tip of the hill on the left. There's water running from the top lake into the bottom lake. I've made it to 13,000 feet, and there's probably another mile to the top, but I'm not entirely sure. So far, I feel pretty good. It is beautiful. The final push. So close. Found the ice. I think that is the top. I made it to the top, 12,266 feet. Quandary Peak, first 14er. It's cold, it's snowing. It's time to get off this mountain. It's like Franconia Ridge, only higher. I may have said that once already, but it really is true. And the views are pretty spectacular, even given the weather conditions. Look at how beautiful. It's been raining pretty steadily again, but I think I have less than 2 miles to the trailhead, and I am extremely motivated by the fact that I am going to reward myself by getting a motel room and a really tasty meal, preferably a steak. And then I am going to take 2 days off from hiking. I keep saying I'm going to take time off from hiking. I mean it this time, because I need a break. Lots and lots of ankle breakers. The biggest challenge of the hike, after just getting to the peak, was finding a place to go to the bathroom, because I did a good job hydrating again. I have like maybe a mile left and I killed my 2-liter bottle. I drank 2 liters of water in 5 miles, which is what you're supposed to do when you're hiking at high elevation. And oh my gosh, my bladder was gonna rupture, so I just had to work up the courage to squat down by some rocks, even though there were people coming up and coming down everywhere. But there's no way I could have made it all the way down to the tree line. That might be too much information, but it's true. And one other note, these Solomon trail runners are the bomb. I did not use trekking poles. My knee still feels okay. My feet feel okay, and they really grip the surface of the wet rocks. I think it helps too that I have experience hiking on that kind of terrain. Almost back at the truck. Made it. And I feel like it's just in the nick of time too. The rain has been picking up for like the last 30 minutes or so. Back at the truck. That was 7 miles in just under 7 hours. It's probably less time than that, because my app doesn't stop. Well, no, that was like the total time it took me. I took about a million breaks because it was hard. But I'm so glad that I found this and did it. Because like I alluded to in a video previously, I had a plan with a friend to do a really big backpacking trip, but the plan went out the window because of health issues for her, and also she changed jobs. And we were going to attempt to hike the High Sierra Trail, which starts in Sequoia National Park and goes out over Mount Whitney. So I feel like this was such a great opportunity to hike a 14er, and it was pretty spontaneous, and I'm so glad that I did it. Very, very stoked that I was able to do this. And you guys, I need to like make a hiking resume so that I could start possibly working in the outdoor industry someday. Sooner than later. Right, okay. I'm gonna find a motel for a shower. I'm going to relax. I'm going to eat. I'm going to take some ibuprofen because I do have a headache now, which, you know, is pretty typical when you're in higher elevation. Anywho, I will see you next time.